Okay, second point. Okay, previous topic we took only universal applicability, and second is a general guide guidelines. Okay, second point, general guidelines. The principle are guideline to action but do not provide ready-made. Okay, it is a provide guideline but do not provide ready-made straight jacket solution to all managerial problem. This is so because real business situation are very complex and dynamic and are a result of many factors. So however, the importance of principle cannot be underestimated, because even a small guideline help to solve a given problem. For an example, in dealing with a situation of conflict between two department or manager may emphasize the premise of our all goal of the organization. So it is a general guidelines given by the particular organization to handle this problems, because there are different departments work under a manager, and to deal with a different situation conflict, it may be between two departments, so it must be manager needed to solve out these problems and to achieve their organizational goal. The third point is the formed by practice and experimentation. The principle of management are formed by experience and collective wisdom of the manager. Okay, this is a principle of management are formed by, this principle of management is formed by collective wisdom, experience first. It is a come out by with the help of experience. When a people work under in particular organization for long period, with the experience he can form the manage, can easily handle the situations, can handle the all the conflict arise between different department, can manage, he is able to manage. And collective wisdom of the managers as well as the experimentation. For an example, we take it a matter of a common experience that discipline is indisciplinable for accomplish any purpose. Okay, in the disciplined manner we can work in a suitable environment, can achieve our objective, but in indisciplined manner we cannot get our objective. So this principle find mention in the management theory. On the other hand, in the order to remedy a problem fatigue worker in the factories, an experiment may be conducted to see the effect of environment physical condition or reduce the state. Okay, it can be reduce the stress between arise conflict arise between departments. So principle of management, it can be reduce the stress on between the different departments. No flexible. Fourth point, flexible. The principle of management are not rigid prescriptions. Okay, the principle of management is, it is not a rigid and prescription which have to be followed absolutely. Okay, it is followed absolutely. Each and every organization must be follow absolutely followed by the organization or manager, and they are flexible and can be modified the manager when the situation is so demand. According to demand it can be changed, it can be modified according to the demand, according to situation it can be modified by the manager, and they give the manager enough discretion to do so. And by with by the organizer, by the owner of the company, there's a permission given to the manager, he can modify in different situation according to his wisdom, according to his knowledge also. And for an example, the degree of the concentration of the authority, centralization of its dispersal, decentralization will be depend upon the situation and circumstance of each enterprises. Okay, okay. Degree concentration of the authority, centralization or disperse decentralization will be depend upon the situation and circumstance of the each enterprises. Means it means we can say that in different situation, in different according to different demands, a manager can be reduced, either increase the number of the employee in the company. So it is a flexible. When particular products demand increase in the market, so he can increase the number of employees, he can modify the some rules and regulation. And when demand of the particular object in the decrease, so he can be change, reduce. Now fifth point, behavioral management principle aim at influencing behavior of human beings. Okay, management principle aim, management principle aim purpose is that influencing behavior of human beings. Influence means interfere of human behavior, human beings. Therefore principle of management are mainly behavior in the nature. Okay, the management are mainly behavior in the nature. It is not that this principle do not pertain to things that phenomena at all. It is just a matter of emphasis. Moreover, principle enable a better understanding of the relation between the human and material resources. In accomplish organizational purpose, for example, while planning the buyout a factory, order lines would require that workflow are matched by flow of materials and movement of a man. That is mainly behavior, not a machinery behavior. So machinery, it is not behavior, sorry, but it is work according to mainly behavior, mainly behavior. So cause and effect of relationship. Next six. Cause and effect. Ships. The principle of management are intent to establish a relation between cause and effect so that they can be used in a similar situation in a large number of cases. As a such, the tell us if the particular principle was applied in the particular situation, what would be link effect. The principle of management are less perfect since they are mainly to human behavior, and life situations are not intent, so accurate cause and the relation may be different to establish, difficult to establish. And however principle of management in the establish this principle sheep to extend, and they are therefore use. In this situation of the emergence, it is a desirable that someone take charges and the other just follow. But in the situation requiring cross-function expertise, such as setting a new factory, more participation approach to the decision maker would be advisable. Now, last seventh. Contingent. It means the contingency is applicable principle of a management. Contingent are depend of the prevailing situations. Means it is a depending upon the prevail situations. What is work is going on in the particular organization. So particular point of time and the application of the principle has been changed as per the requirement. For an example, okay, it may be principle change according to when the requirement is change. So but what is the just and fair? Determined by the multi-factor. They include contribution of employees, paying capacity of the employer, and also prevail was rate for the occupation under the consideration. Having the describe the inherent quality and characteristic of management principle, it should be easy for you and appreciate the significance of this principle in the manager. Now, managerial decision making, but before that we can read and following the case study. Kiran Mazumdar show as highly successful Indian businessman and CEO of Bicon in the company box. You should be able to see how she was able to transfer the little now sector biotechnology into a very profitable company and earn title which any one would be dreamed. Okay, now second, next topic, significance of principal management. Significance and significance of the principle of management, we will continue in next chapter, next topic. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.